Late again. Oh, sorry, you guys. I have such a mess in my craft room. I was cleaning up and I lost track of time. Let's find me. Come on. Gotta be here somewhere. There we are. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. My craft room is sorry. It is a mess in here. It is like a herd of banshees went through here. What does that even mean? I don't even know what banshees are. All right, got the link out. Let's figure out where we are here now. Not allowing me to figure out where I am. There we go. All right. So today is September 19th, and our prompt is, I don't know, growing through raising or something like that, but I'm not doing it. Doing something totally different. Just not feeling that prompt today, you guys. Some days are like that. Some days you just have to be out on your own. Where are we? Did I not put... What the heck? Oh, hang on. What did I just do? Is that the correct prompt? I mean, is that the correct? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hang on. I gotta go back and get the link. I grabbed the wrong link, apparently. So share the link. Copy. Put it here. Oh boy. Some days. There we go. Now we can get rid of this and go back over to Creator of Cuteness. But why is it not going? I don't know. Let's fix this. Paste. Get rid of that. All right, finally. Sorry. That was a waste of 3 minutes, right? Was it not working though? Oy vey. I don't know what's happening today. Hang on. Let's try this again. I don't know. There we are. It is working. Okay. See if I can see comments. Oh, hello. Lots of you people who are here. I'm not going to say hi to every single one of you today. I'm going to say, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Lindsay is late. Jeez. I think the problem is StreamYard, but I am having a very hard time talking to them lately. So, all right, let's blame Facebook. I don't care. Blame somebody. Hi, good morning. It's Lindsay. Not quite not quite ready because I've been cleaning for about an hour in my craft room, but anyway, it's time for shameless plugs. Yay. Let's do this. Creative Cuteness is the website where you can find everything from me, Collage Elements, which have been reorganized to have all the fall stuff right up at the very top ready for you. And then backgrounds. There's a new background from probably 2 or 3 years ago, Journal Play Day, which is available now and it's really cute. What else? Books, watercolors, burnishing sticks, they're all here. on creatorofcuteness.com. So yesterday, we had the book club from yesterday because it got changed from Friday to yesterday because I'm going to be on the road Friday. So what we do in book club, I'm not even going to go through it all right now, really. Um, but in book club, we choose a new book every month and we review that book. This month we reviewed Share Your Joy. It was a mixed media adventure. That was fun. And I'm not done with it yet. I will have more to share with everybody next week. We'll do some of the projects in the book, but you don't ever have to buy the book because I've bought it for us. Our next creative book club is coming up in October on the 25th. And this is what we did. We made a whole bunch of background pages that we will then do some fun projects with. We used inks, we used acrylic, we used stencils, we used security envelopes, we used watercolor and book pages, we used sprays, we used more inks. This is what we're doing today. We did a collage page, which I loved, and we're going to do it again without the sewing this time here. More ink, more mixed media-ish coloring, more watercolor washes. We did a little bit of fodder, and then we did a deli page, and then we did a watercolor wash on a topographical map. So that is what we did. This is all getting scanned for the gals in the book club so they can use all these. And then next week we're going to meet and we're going to make a piece hanger as well as some circle flowers. And I can't remember what else. But anyway, that's the deal. That was super fun yesterday. I had a lot of fun. So Debbie is making her husband Eggs Benedict for his birthday. Man, what a lucky guy. If I finish in time, can I drive down there and get some? Okay, Journal Play Day is next. It's October 5th, November 2nd, and December 7th. I can't speak this morning, apparently. The way this works is we make a cute new journal to play in each month. You get some new Lindsay art play pages each month, and you learn a new journaling tip or trick each month. And for the month of October, you're going to get this cute artwork that you can do a countdown in your journal, a countdown to Halloween. You get these journaling blocks that you can write in some personal journaling stuff. You get these super cute girls. And then you get all of these. So you get 1 through 30 in numbers, and then you get a big number 31 Halloween day one. And then you get this background page, and you get this background page, and you get this background page. All kinds of background pages. So that's a lot of artwork because you also get these in black and white. So you get them in color and black and white. That's what I'm working on for November. Okay, that brings us to today. I didn't really understand this prompt. Maybe you guys do. I looked it up to see if there was another part to it, and there really isn't. So it says, I love growing up raising you. So I guess that means like the person who is raising a child is growing up with the child. But, you know, I wasn't feeling it. So we're not doing it. Or I'm not doing it. I have been holding on to these for the longest time. And I think Carrie Hoyle gave them to me. I love them more than I can say. But I decided I really want to use them. So I don't know which color I'm going to use yet. And then I got some candy or something that this came in the back of. Can you see the pretty flowers? I might use this today, but we're just going to collage this whole page down. I'm just going to glue some stuff down, you know? And why? Because I can. That's why. And I really don't know. Oh, I'll let you in, Denise, afterwards. Remind me, I'm sorry. We're just going to start by gluing some of this stuff down here. That was Michelle Z who said to let her in. Oh, well. Oh, they do look like Michelle Z's flowers. No, this was way before I even knew Michelle that I got these. I'm pretty sure it was Carrie Hoyle. But, you know, and I've been hoarding them ever since. So I decided, why hoard anymore? So I've got some scrapbooking papers here, and I've got some painted papers that I've painted in the past. Come on, glue. I know there's a little bit left in here. Let's just use you up. I did like the background that I did for the book club because it was stitched. But we're not going to stitch this one. We're just going to create a background. Having a lot of fun gluing lately. Sometimes you just got to glue, you know? I'm not having as much fun drawing. So gluing it is. We're just starting with these fall leaf pages. And I'm just going to start gluing stuff down. So anyhow, Pat Brooks, I almost gave your book away to somebody the other day who's going through the hardest time with dementia. And then I thought, well, I should just buy another one. I shouldn't give mine away. I should buy another one. But I have since, I don't even know her anymore. I mean, I don't know her to send it to her, so I can't send it to her. Does that make sense? It was just somebody I met and we were talking, and dementia has shattered her life, you know? Had I thought about it, I would have given her a link to your book, but we were deep in conversation. Yeah. What else do you guys want to talk about? I today am going to outline the book that I am going to be writing coming up here shortly. I hope I can outline it okay. This was Atticus's artwork. Isn't it cute? Give a child some paper and some paint and they can make awesome backgrounds. What did I do yesterday? Absolutely nothing. But guess what I'm doing today? Today is a sale on handmade holidays. So if you want to buy any of my stuff, you can meet me over at Handmade Holidays. I'm going to be selling things. I have a whole giant suitcase full of leftover stuff that didn't sell at retreats. So I will be selling stuff out of my suitcase. I have 2 suitcases full of things that didn't sell at the summer retreats. And I don't like to hang on to stuff anymore because I just don't. I just don't, so I won't. So yeah, if you want to purchase or at least see some cute stuff, I'm going to be over in Handmade Holidays at 10 a.m. Selling my wares. If you buy stuff from me this week, it will not ship until next week because I'm leaving. I'm leaving again. Do I ever stay home right now? Not really. You know why? Because escaping reality is what it's all about for me at this point. And I don't do drugs, so traveling is a much better idea for escaping reality than doing drugs. Anyway, don't do drugs. So I will be traveling with my husband this weekend to a slot car race. How exciting is that? And there was a girl that I worked with at Ben Franklin who lives in the area where I am traveling to, and I wanted to get together with her. But apparently, so she used to call me her craft mom, but apparently she's moved on, and I am not her craft mom anymore. Oh, bonjour, Kathy Gonzalez from London. Kathy's daughter is going to school in London, and she is there right now dropping her off. Like, everybody else loads the car full of stuff. How do you pack to take a child to London to go to school? Can't even imagine. I guess you find the local Walmart and you shop there, right? See what else I got in here. Oh, I have some calendar pages. Let's use these. There's a purple one. Oh, I like the black. These were from the 4 suitcases, she said. I can't even remember the name of this. Artist Almanac calendars. These were my pages. And no, I am not doing it again this year, so you don't have to worry about that. But you can buy it from them, the Artist Almanac calendar, from the girls that make this calendar, if you want to buy it. There is another one coming, but I won't be in it. I decided to let other newbie people have a chance. But now I guess I'm cutting up my calendars. Well, this is a good color one. I like this. Do you like making pages like this, just taking scraps and gluing them together? I really, really liked this yesterday in the group where we, why can't I think? In the book club where I stitched on the page. Let me show that again. I'll reach down here and find it. Hang on. So this is what we did in book club yesterday. It's kind of the same thing as what we're doing today. It's just that this one had stitching from the sewing machine. And I'm going to scan it. Oh, that's almost as cool as the other side. Might have to scan both sides. But anyway, that's the idea. I do like cutting these little bits up, making me happy. Well, anyway, I hope you guys like making collages like this. I do. It's like a patchwork quilt. You never know where you're going to be taken. I don't want any black and white on here. More black and white. More black and white. Oh, I like this green one. Maybe we need this little girl in here. They cut her off to write December 6th on this one. Funny. Oh, well. She's going to make it into the book. I'm going to put her over here. Really not happy with that color, but it's okay. Oh, I do like this green. This is why you have to keep every little scrap, because look how cool that is. Are you guys talking? What are you talking about? Carmen says, when I don't have any energy, I love to cut paper and do this. Yeah, I have no energy. Or my energy is not what it's supposed to be right now. All right, so I think I used as much of those. I do like this piece. Anyhow. Right here. Go back to some of these. Not the right color. Ooh, that's cool, right? Let's put that in there. Yeah, cutting out collage elements or just cutting up scraps of paper is really cathartic when nothing else in life seems to be going the way it should, which is where I'm at right now in my world, to be honest. Everything just seems to be lost. And so when I feel lost, I just am lost, you know? But I do have fun doing this kind of thing. Oh, yes, you do see a Land's nightgown. Look, I got chocolate on it yesterday. I had a chocolate cream pie, and I got that on there. The other side is nice. This was my free nightgown from when Lands found my artwork on Instagram. I don't know if you remember that, last 2 years ago, maybe. It was during the pandemic. You know what I was talking to my husband about this morning? Because my brain works in strange ways. Remember growing up and your parents would yell at you when you didn't eat all your food because children were starving in Africa or whatever? Um, do you think that, well, remember they would say, I went through the Depression and we didn't have all these luxuries that you have, and you need to eat all your beans and that kind of thing. Do you think that children growing up now are going to have their parents yelling at them saying, we went through 2 years where we couldn't even leave our house. You need to be grateful for what you have. I think that's going to happen, right? It's going to be just like the Depression, only with COVID. I know my brain thinks in strange ways. Sometimes. Oh, wait. This page is done, but this page is not done. More Atticus painting, I think. Anyway, that's what I was thinking about this when I first woke up this morning. And I told my husband, I go, do you think that's going to happen? Like Atticus is going to say, well, Dad, I want to go out. It's Saturday night or whatever. And Curtis is going to say, Atticus, there was a time when your mother and I couldn't leave the house for 2 years because of COVID. I think that you can make it one more night here at home with your old parents. I do think that will happen. You have no idea what we went through. We had to order groceries to be delivered to the house. Oops, I forgot this side. Sorry. I forgot to cut the top. Oops, that one is scooting. Just moved on me. Stacy says it's not going to be done. It's not it's going to be done. No, wait, Stacy, what? Not. It's going to be don't use too much toilet paper because we couldn't get any. Yeah, that too. It's got to be a joke now. Can't we just can't take it seriously all the time. All right. So, I do love that. kind of love that more. Which side do we like better? Where's the other one? Oh, there's a yellow one. I kind of like this bright red one. Oh, and I have washi tape. Forgot about washi tape. We're going to add some washi tape to it as well. Kind of adding in some, just to kind of seal some of the edges. I'm going to go over to the little girl, to the little sunshine girl. Wait. Patricia says, I spent a few nights sitting at the dining room table with a pile of lima beans on my plate that I could not eat without gagging. I was not often stubborn for lima beans. Carmen says she still refuses to eat lima beans. I love lima beans. What is both of your problems? My husband hates lima beans and beets. I love beets and lima beans. Hey kids, look, this is what you do with your washi tape. Almost every night at our dinner table growing up, not growing up, but with my kid, he would eat whatever was on his plate. He would just shove it in his mouth, right? And then he would sit there with food in his mouth. He gets so mad when I tell this story. I kind of hope he's watching today so he could hear this story again for the 1000th time. Anyway, he would just sit there with chipmunk cheeks, with food in his mouth. And one time he got up and left the table. Oh my God. My husband had to run after him and catch him and make him sit down because he was running with food in his mouth. And he was running and laughing and choking. I don't know why he did it, but he did. Little devil. Do you see how much fun this is, you guys? I hope you do. Because it is super fun to just play with bits of paper. When life gets hard, play with paper. I think I want some skinny black. Ooh, what is this one? This makes me smile. It does. It makes me smile. Well, that's crooked. I'm going to fix it. Not to worry. I cut just a tiny piece there to fix this. There we go. But this one could go here. Just one more, maybe. One more. I have this really skinny black. And if you don't have scraps of paper, but you have washi tape, you could just use washi tape. And if you don't have washi tape, but you only have scraps of paper, then use scraps of paper. You know? It all works. And if you don't have scraps of paper, use tissue or magazines. Magazines would be cool to do this with. Okay, I think I just need nothing, right? This one's crooked. Can I pull it up? Why, yes, I can. It's washi tape. Come on. Stay. Well, it's straight now, but I don't like this little piece. So I'm going to get another little piece of something. Let's see what I can find. Ooh, what is this? Is the tiniest washi tape I've ever seen. I don't even know where it came from. But it's going to work right there. Wow. That's wild. Who knows where that came from? All right. So I think we have done what we can with what we have. I'm going to put this on because we're going to... So I want to keep most of this like this. Let's see if I have any other word ones. This is a word one. Savor every moment. I do like that one. Kind of like the words on this side. And then we're going to write on this side. Look, I'm using red. Don't anybody freak out. I do like red at fall time. But that's about the only time I like red. Do I have any other tape with words? I don't see any. Well, I have this tape. Let's use this one. Okay, that's super cool. It's see-through and it has lots of words on it and it's really thick. I think I'm done now with playing with the washi tape and stuff. Okay, I really like this. Now, here's the deal. Somewhere I have a butterfly. Okay, I love this. She's going there. I don't know what this is. I guess it's a leaf. Okay. Thank you, Sherry, for sending me that butterfly. And this is going over here. I think that way. And we're going to write on this. And then we're going to be done. Let's bring this down. Well, I think that's as far down as it can go today. So our prompt again, you guys, is something I'm not using. It was, I love growing up raising you. If you want to use that, feel free. I just really couldn't do it. I don't know. I just really don't understand it. You know? So I have been singing a Ray LaMontage song for days. Just the chorus where it says, "You are the best thing that ever happened to me." And that's what I'm doing. If you don't know Ray LaMontage, let me see. Let me make sure that's Ray LaMontagne. LaMontagne. It's called "You Are the Best Thing." That's the name of the song. Okay. Quiet in the studio. Quiet on the front. Chris says, my mom canned everything fresh from a big garden we had. There were hundreds of jars of food on the shelves in our basement. I'm 66 and I'm starting to learn how to can. I love the taste of it and miss it. Aw. So far I've done raspberry jam that you can put in a box to send to Lindsay, applesauce and peaches to Lindsay, carrots. What else? Carrots this weekend. I also make bread. I'm on it. Atta girl. I stopped making bread. We were doing too much traveling, and my starter is just kind of yucky. It's in the fridge, and I probably could make it work again, but I stopped making bread. I hope I can erase this with the stitching. Yeah, these are like the flowers that Michelle makes. But this came like 5 years ago. Maybe this is where I got the idea to tell Michelle about making journal flowers. But hers are fabric and they're so cool. This one is on like canvas or something. It's like a piece of canvas that's painted. If my son Curtis is watching, this is for him. I'll just dedicate this. It says, "You are the best thing that's ever happened to me." And that's how I feel, and I'm not going to cry. Because he does not like his mommy right now, or his daddy. CJ says, "Good morning, Lindsay and Doodlebugs. Hold on. Please put me on your prayer list. Just got a call from the doctor, and they are trying to get me into a cardiologist as soon as possible. I don't understand what's exactly going on, but they have found something. Yay, not. Oh, Cheryl, we will pray for you. Of course we will." All right, so I'm just using a micron number 3. Let's see if I can bring the camera to the point where you can watch me write. That's scary stuff. I went to the gynecologist and the dermatologist all in one day and had 2 procedures done. My face looks like somebody took cigarettes and just burned it. Carmen, that's why I didn't want you to come over yesterday. It looks better today. Anyway. So I understand procedures. That just makes me nervous about cardiologist, and they called you. Okay, well, I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would write on this, but the good news is that I know how to make some more. And why should we hoard all of our stuff? We really should use it, right? The other good news is if I don't make them, then I can order them from Michelle. I gave all my girlfriends a bunch of black ones. I love the black ones, but I also love these bright, colorful ones. No, I didn't want you to leave it on my porch for me. I wanted to see you because I have stuff for you. Linda says, our kiddos have no idea how much it hurts our hearts when they don't like us for a minute. That's very true. It's our fault. We did something wrong. We were bad parents. But man, does he need to learn forgiveness. It is kind of lumpy bumpy here because this is like a canvas. So it's a little lumpy bumpy. And he's not just mad at me, he's mad at all of us. So I don't think that makes it any better. Anyway. What else can we talk about? I'm going to make this thicker and darker because this is thicker and darker. So it's kind of got to balance each other here. My husband is going to play with slot cars today. Oh, I know. Did I already say that I'm doing a handmade holiday sale today at 10 o'clock? I have signs, journals, and artwork. And the artwork I'm going to let go cheap, 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 cheap. Because I make too much stuff, you know? My room is so full, there's just not room for everything anymore. And certain things I'm keeping, certain journals and stuff. I haven't even gone through the journals yet. Might do that before Christmas. That's kind of cute. So that's at 10 o'clock this morning. And then I think some of the other girls are selling stuff too. The important thing to know is that my friend Michelle, who sells on handmade holidays and she makes these flowers and other stuff. Wait, does this have an apostrophe? Hold on. Oh, it doesn't even say that's ever happened to me. I've been singing the song wrong. You are the best thing ever happened to me. Oh well. I don't think it has an apostrophe. Anyway, I do think some of the other girls are selling stuff as well, starting later this week. It's like a mini Halloween fall sale. And when Michelle starts selling again, you guys, you really need to help her and buy from her. Her husband hasn't worked in 3 months because he's been there at the hospital with her daughter Chloe. If you don't know Michelle, you don't know what's going on, but she had pressure on her neck. And now she's got gallstones. She's just had so much for a little kid to deal with. That is cute lettering, I gotta say. Anyway, she hasn't worked and her husband hasn't worked in over 3 months. So they could really use some of our support, and she's got super cute stuff. So when she does a sale again, I will be letting you know because I think we all need to get out in force and buy stuff from her. I tried to talk her into letting us do gift certificates so we could all help her out and sell gift certificates. Palma says, yes, it has an apostrophe. It stands for that has. So the H and the an are left out and replaced by an apostrophe. Should I cross that T as well? I guess so. All right. Remind me and I'll put the apostrophe back in there in a second. So she'll have a lot of good Christmas stuff. I know she's got Halloween stuff that she hasn't even made yet because they've been at the hospital so much that she hasn't been home to use her sewing machine. So she hasn't just been able to do anything for 3 months. And it's got to be weighing on them. B says, I am getting rid of lots of things in my art room, closet, and more rooms. Yeah, me too. I don't want my kids to ever spend 2 years like I did with my parents' stuff and have to just figure out what to do with it and get rid of it and whatever. So it's got to go away. Now, my husband is like my dad. My dad had so much stuff that before he passed away, I would have to take him to his storage unit with his walker and my mom with dementia, and we would just sit there. Maybe some of you remember me telling these stories, but he would make me just get stuff out of his storage unit so he could see it. He just wanted to know that it was still there. He didn't need it in his life, but they were books and pieces of art. And some, yes, were worth some money, but not all of them. A lot of them were he just loved them. And so, um, we would sit there for the whole entire afternoon with me pulling stuff out with gloves on and then putting it back in. And my mom would just sit there rolling balls of yarn and being happy. And the storage unit cost him $300 a month, a month, because it was climate controlled because of the artwork. And I am here to tell you that nobody, I don't care what you have, should pay $300 a month for a storage unit. It was the biggest waste of money in my eyes that I ever could see. But then it also took me 2 years to get rid of stuff. Then there's, on the other hand, there's my mother-in-law who has nothing. And we asked her if we could store 2 chairs in her garage for a month while we're cleaning our saloon. And she called us every day and said, "Could you get those chairs out of the garage? There's nothing in there." She has nothing, just her car and some laundry supplies. Everybody's different. That's what makes the world go round, the world go round, the world go round. Super sad story. I am a giant fan of J.D. Souther. He wrote songs for Linda Ronstadt and uh, the Eagles, Jackson Brown, lots of people. And he was doing a concert coming up recently with Carla Bonoff, who I also love, who wrote songs for Linda Ronstadt mainly. And, you know, there are no spring chickens anymore. So they were in the middle of the tour in like Boston, I think, or Baltimore. And J.D. Souther passed away yesterday. And I was just about ready to buy tickets because my husband's plans changed and I was going to be home and I was going to go by myself to this concert. And then I asked on Facebook if anybody locally would like to go with me to see Carla Bonoff. And I had a taker. And then I think they're going to cancel the concert because J.D. Souther passed away and I don't think she wants to do it by herself. If you don't know who J.D. Souther is, you would know his music. Look him up on YouTube. But super sad. I go to movies by myself and I really, really enjoy movies alone. Um, like really enjoy going to movies alone. But this would have been my first concert by myself. But then I had a friend who was going to go with me. I normally my husband will say, "Oh, I'll go with you. I don't want you to go by yourself." But tickets are ridiculous how much they cost. These were like $85 and they're not even like big name people. So I said, "No, I'm going by myself unless I can find somebody who likes Carla Bonoff and wants to spend the money." Funny story, not really funny, but years ago I was going to go see Carla Bonoff and she was playing with a guy named Andrew Gold who she was married to and I loved him too. And then he died. And so the concert was canceled. Now I got another one. Or the concert's probably going to be canceled. Oh, Poma, if it's still on, I'll let you know if you want to go. Wait, are you JD Souther fan or Carla Bonoff? Well, anyway, I'll let you know if it's still on. It's September 28th. And I have to call back on Monday. Because I thought of you, but I wasn't sure. It could be a girls' night. They're playing. I know this is kind of like you guys aren't even interested because it's not happening where you are, but they're playing at the Folsom that's Harris Center in Folsom, which is kind of cool. Always wanted to go there. Oh, just JD. Oh, sorry. Uh-oh. Well, this is not sharpening. If I could ask somebody to invent something, it would be a really good handheld pencil sharpener. I don't have one. And that one that I got from Target or Walmart broke immediately. So don't buy that $5 pencil sharpener. Or it could have just been mine. But I would love a good pencil sharpener. Oh, Lisa, you been to the Harris Center or have you played there? Also, did I tell you guys this? So we camped a couple weeks ago with Palma and her husband Ken, and we came home and I'm like, man, I really miss my dulcimer and I would really like to start playing again. So foolishly, I told my husband, who loved when I played music back in the day, and so he kept bugging me, let's get the dulcimer and we'll take it with us when we go on our next trip and you can learn how to play again. And I'm like, okay. So we had to drive to two places to get dulcimer strings. Um, because the one store that we used to go to is out of business. And then we went to another store. They were only $5.99. I bought two sets. I came home. I spent the whole day trying to restring the dulcimer because I forgot. And I'm sure I forgot how to restring a guitar. So I have decided in my lifetime that I am not going to play the dulcimer again. And I am selling my dulcimers and my guitars. Or if my son ever talks to me again and he wants them, I will give them to him. But it was a good idea for a minute. But I'd rather draw than spend a lot of time relearning how to play music. I think the music that I need is all in my head. And that is good enough for me. See if this one will sharpen. Slowly but surely. This is a cool orangey color. That's like a burnt orange. I've also decided that I'm really not going to buy any more art supplies because the last thing I bought, I mean, unless it's watercolors and I know that I need them, or a micron pen that died or whatever. But those pencils that I bought from Faber-Castell cost a lot of money, and I wish I hadn't bought them. These ones, I just am not going to use them as much, but they are really creamy. Oh, they're writing really nice on this. They are pretty creamy. Maybe I should use them. Maybe I'll put them in my travel pencil pouch and then I'll use them more. Pretty cool. Maybe I haven't given it enough try. Pat said, don't rush to sell your musical instruments. A musical loved one out there would be honored to have yours. Oh, a musician, you mean? I think my son wants them. I don't think Atticus is going to be musical, but you never know. You never know. I have my dad's violin also. We gave my dad's piano to my daughter's ex, but that didn't mean much to me compared to his violin. So I'm glad we have that. I think I have 2 of his violins, actually. I don't know. Denise says, Lindsay's not going to buy any more art supplies. Yeah, right. No, I am going to buy art supplies, just not something new and unusual that I'm not sure if I'm going to like. You know what I mean? I'm going to try it first. Like right now, I really want to buy another Eco Twisby pen because mine, I just don't think it's ever going to work well again. I dropped it head down and I wanted to buy a refill or a new tip, and I don't think you can for the Twisby. So I just want to spend $30 and get a new one. And I just might. You are the best thing. Do. You are the best thing that's ever happened to me. I love this song. I don't know all the words though, but I love the song. All right, this is going to go right here. Oh, so pretty with all these colors and the butterfly on that page. So pretty. The back's really pretty cool too. Now I have to hold my glue bottle down until the glue comes down to the bottom. What did somebody just say here? Oh, that's Pat. When my husband and I are over in Fort Lauderdale, he always asks me if I need to stop at Blick. And I say no. He always says, Are you sure? That's like telling my husband, Do you need anything from Home Depot? He's going today to buy some screws or some nails or something that he needs. And I know he's going to come back with $100 worth of stuff. I know he is. Oh man, that is so pretty. I hope you can see how pretty those colors are together. It is so pretty. Let me hold it up. Let's bring the camera up. So we have the butterfly sticker that Sherry sent me over here. I think I am going to doodle a little something something there. If I can find a good pen. Hopefully Micron works on top of this washi tape. I do not know if it will, but I'm going to try it. Oh, it will. Otherwise, I could have grabbed a Posca or a Sharpie. And I am going to buy pens when they wear out, but just not anything new and like, hey, this is really cool and it's new. Used to be when I worked at Ben Franklin, we would get one in and I got to try it. And then I wouldn't carry it if it was a bad product. And then people would come in and say, Do you have that who's it, what's it? And I would say, No, we're not going to carry it because I tried it and it doesn't work well. But now I don't get to try things. So I have to buy it or take your guys' word for it. And sometimes I don't like it so much. All right. That's all I'm going to do. That's all. So now I really like this page, except that my washi tape is coming up, but that is typical of washi tape. And then I really like this page, more washi tape peeling up. It says, You are the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I don't think I want any white. For those of you that are going to say, Aren't you going to add some white? But no, I'm not. But I'm sorry, Tana. Is it Tana? Tana, who did these. I just did not like that prompt. And tomorrow's prompt is family camping crew. So I'm probably going to take either family or camping or something and do it. Then we have the weekend off. And then Monday is pumpkin kisses and harvest wishes. So happy with fall. I think we have one more week, right? Till it's really fall. I think. Anyway, I love it. Uh, okay. Have a great day, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow in the morning. And then I am off on a jaunt with my honey bunches of oats. And that is it. I think I need a heart. Hold on. Just one cotton picking moment. Oh, that's not going to work. I always like to finish my pages with a heart. And I am pretty excited about October prompts. Carmen is doing them. And I hope you guys bought the little box that we are going to be using. If you did not, where did it go? There it is. If you did not, oh well. There is in the featured section a link to get the box if you want it. Okay, I'm much happier now. Isn't that silly? What? Pamela asked a question. Cindy Jones, those petals have some type of texture. Oh, this is painted on like canvas. Like canvas, like it looks like she pulled apart a canvas like that you paint on. It looks like that. It's got a great texture to it. Yeah, you're right. All right. That's it. Love you guys. I gotta go because I have handmade holidays in less than an hour. So have a really good day, everybody, and I will see you hopefully over in Handmade Holidays. And you can shop till you drop, and everything will ship out the following week. All right. All right. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Okay, bye. Bye.